MTV star, Uber babe, and one of the newest cast members of Love and Hip Hop New York Season 7, Sofi Green, has a message for the haters. Now, her body is banging, and I've seen her up in the gym. She stays working on her fitness, and she's Sofi-licious. Now, here's the deal. There's a lot of haters out there, and when they see a woman with a body as perfect as hers, what do people think to themselves? They think that she had to have some sort of surgical enhancements, right? They think she had to have some injections, some implants, something, because how could you be that perfect? Here's what she has to say to the haters and the fans alike. Cartoons on my ass, but this ass ain't no joke. Hashtag all natural everything. Hashtag no shots, no surgeries. Sofi, I never doubted all of that perfection being real. I mean, as soon as I saw it, I knew. And when I saw all that fineness, and I saw that she was going to be on Love and Hip Hop, I was like, damn. I was like, so she's the hot girl this season, huh? You know, they always have that one that's so hot that you think that VH1 is playing. Like, you be like, for real? Y'all gave us her? You know, they look out for the thirsty dudes like me, you know what I'm saying? That watch the show because the women are fine, you know. There's a lot of people say, well, you're a guy. Why would you watch the show? It's a show full of fine women. Why wouldn't I watch? What should I? And then, like, you know, you need to go watch football. Yeah, a bunch of drag queens wearing tights and shoulder pads and dick helmets, ramming their bodies into each other. I should be watching football instead of watching Love and Hip Hop, because that'll prove that I'm straight. Maybe I should go to the locker room and take a shower with them too. Yeah, even though they're running around, pulling each other on the ground and laying on top of each other, fighting over a big inflated brown testicle, and then they score an extra point when they kick the brown ball through a big white fork on the edge of the field. I mean, if you really think about it, like, literally, people have come to my comment section and said that I need to go watch football instead of Love and Hip Hop to prove my masculinity and the fact that I'm a heterosexual man. They said that that will be proof, evidence to them that I'm a heterosexual if I go watch football instead of watching this. But anyways, Sofi Green is a dime. And, you know, I can't wait to tune into Love and Hip Hop New York Season 7 so I can get a glimpse of all that Sofi. And like I said, I knew that she was all natural. I don't think she looks enhanced at all. I mean, because she's too... It's when the woman has a fake booty or some fake breast, they look unnaturally round. You see, a natural body, it has roundness to it, but it's also slightly elongated, if that makes any sense. It's not like fake round, like basketball round. You rarely see a real one that's round like that. All I know is this, man, she looks perfect, and she's a rapper, which is really interesting. Because here we have a modern day female rapper with no surgical enhancements. And when she blows, this is going to send a message to these young ladies out here that in order to make it, you don't have to have any stinking surgeries. You can just be who you are naturally. So I love this. But anyways, ladies, I know a lot of y'all are real jealous right now, and you don't want to leave a comment because you're just like, damn, this chick is bad. And you just don't want to say anything. You just like, you know, because you don't want to mess around and have your inner hater come out and say something nasty. But anybody who has a nice comment, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram.